In China, Buick is a luxury brand. To explain, we need to dive into a little bit of history. It starts with the fact that Buick is old. I'm not just talking about the fact that old people drive Buicks, but the fact that Buick was founded in the 19th century. It's 125 years old. And 125 years ago, China was a very different place than it is now. It was an empire ruled by an imperial family. In 1908, the final Chinese emperor took the throne at the ripe age of 2. Now, he was forced to abdicate 4 years later as China converted into a republic, but he was allowed to retain all of his titles and live, which isn't always the case when you go from monarchy to republic. So as the boy emperor grew up and started doing life things like driving, his car of choice became Buick. It's said that the very first car to drive within the Forbidden City, which is like the imperial palace in Beijing, was a Buick in the 1920s. And it wasn't just Mr. Former Emperor. High-ranking officials in the Republic of China, which is the modern-day government of Taiwan for a lot of different reasons, also chose to ride around in Buicks. It became a status symbol of political power. And even when China changed forms of government again, this time into communism, the political status symbol that Buick had become persisted. And the consequences of China's political elite being early adopters of Buick 100 years ago are still felt to this day. China is key to Buick's success. 80% of Buick's worldwide sales happen in China. 80%. Buick even makes models specifically for the Chinese market, like the ultra-luxurious GL8 Century minivan, which is one of the ultimate status symbols of power in the Chinese auto market. I have to say, that's pretty cool coming from a brand that people don't think twice about here in the US. So that's why